15. Shocking male celebrity Ozempic transformations you won't believe. Look closely, Hollywood's leading men didn't suddenly change overnight. Or did they? One year they look familiar, the next their faces are sharper, their bodies smaller. And the internet is filled with one uneasy question: what's really happening behind the cameras? This isn't just about weight or appearance. It's about pressure, expectations, and the silent standards placed on celebrities we admire. Before we judge, we should ask whether fame protects people or quietly demands perfection. Welcome to a conversation bigger than gossip. Subscribe to Black Excellence Legends and drop your first reaction in the comments. Are these transformations healthy progress or signs of a deeper industry problem? Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan has long represented discipline in modern Hollywood. From Fruitvale Station 2013 to the Creed franchise, and his performance as Eric Killmonger in Black Panther 2018, his career has been closely tied to physical preparation. For Creed trainers publicly documented months of structured conditioning, including multiple daily workouts, strict nutrition plans, and carefully monitored weight cycles designed to reflect a professional boxer's build. Audiences didn't just see a performance, they saw transformation earned through visible effort. That reputation became part of his identity, making any noticeable change in appearance immediately stand out. In recent years, however, public reactions to his physique have shifted. When Jordan appears leaner with a sharper jawline or a slightly tighter facial structure, online discussion quickly begins. Instead of assuming role preparation or a modified training schedule, many viewers now connect rapid weight fluctuation with broader trends in celebrity weight loss culture. The speculation often says more about the audience's perception than about the actor himself. His career still demands physical variation. Some roles require size and strength, others require speed and agility. Actors frequently adjust body composition depending on filming timelines, lighting conditions, and costume requirements, all of which can alter how a person looks on camera. What makes Jordan's situation unique is that his image has consistently promoted effort rather than shortcuts. Interviews over the years have emphasized routine early mornings, consistent conditioning, and recovery practices necessary for action films. Because of that, sudden public suspicion highlights a cultural change. Viewers now analyze bodies frame by frame, comparing photos and interpreting normal fluctuations as dramatic events. The conversation becomes less about performance and more about appearance. His experience reveals a deeper issue in celebrity culture. Physical change used to inspire audiences toward healthier habits. Now it sometimes triggers anxiety and rumor. Yet the most reasonable explanation often remains the simplest: demanding roles, aging, stress, and lifestyle adjustments naturally affect the body. Jordan's career reminds us that human beings evolve physically throughout adulthood, especially under intense schedules and public scrutiny. There is also a broader lesson beyond entertainment. Admiration should not turn into unrealistic expectation. Even highly trained professionals cannot remain visually identical forever. Health is not measured only by how sharp a jawline appears on camera. Respecting personal effort rather than speculating about hidden methods encourages a healthier public conversation. In the end, the real achievement is not maintaining a perfect image, but maintaining balance, discipline, and self-respect while living under constant attention. Idris Elba. Idris Elba has spent much of his career projecting steadiness. From The Wire 2002 to 2004 to Luther and numerous action films, his appeal has never depended on extreme physique, but on presence, a composed voice, broad shoulders, and a confident maturity that made aging appear dignified rather than threatening. For years, audiences associated him with durability rather than trend. That is precisely why any visible shift in his build now attracts unusual attention. When recent appearances showed him looking leaner, with a sharper facial outline online, commentary quickly followed, not with simple compliments, but with speculation about rapid transformation. Yet Elba has always maintained an active routine. He has openly spoken about boxing training, fitness conditioning for film roles, and long shooting schedules that naturally influence weight and muscle mass. Actors frequently adjust diet and exercise based on filming demands, travel, and recovery. Camera lighting, wardrobe tailoring, and even high-definition lenses can exaggerate facial definition, making a modest change appear dramatic. Still, public reaction today often leaps to conclusions because contemporary celebrity culture expects sudden results to have hidden explanations. The real significance lies in perception. Elba is in his 50s, a stage of life where metabolism changes and routines evolve. Maintaining health may involve lighter body composition, reduced strain on joints, or medical guidance, all ordinary aspects of aging responsibly. Yet viewers interpret visible slimming as evidence of industry pressure rather than personal choice. The response reveals a broader social shift. People now read meaning into appearance faster than into behavior. His situation offers a humane reminder. A performer's value comes from craft, not measurements. When audiences focus exclusively on outward change, they risk overlooking decades of storytelling, discipline, and artistic contribution. Elba's career has endured because of consistency, professionalism, and emotional depth on screen. The lesson extends beyond celebrity life. Maturity should not be judged by youthfulness, but by well-being. Respecting natural change encourages a healthier relationship with both public figures and ourselves. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey built his reputation through personality rather than physical image. Beginning as a stand-up comedian, he later became a television host, radio personality, and best-selling author. Programs like Family Feud and his syndicated radio show established him as a familiar presence for millions of viewers. His brand relied on humor, communication, and confidence, not on maintaining a specific body type. Because audiences recognized him instantly, even subtle physical changes have become noticeable. In recent years, appearances showing a slimmer frame spark conversation. For a man in his late 60s, weight management can reasonably relate to health goals, medical advice, or lifestyle adjustments. Doctors often encourage gradual reduction in weight to support heart health, blood pressure control, and mobility. However, public reaction rarely stops at practical explanations. Instead, modern viewers frequently interpret rapid change as evidence of an external trend, demonstrating how celebrity culture has altered perception. Harvey represents a generation that became famous before social media scrutiny existed. Today, every photograph circulates instantly, allowing comparisons between present and past images within seconds. Minor differences, sharper cheek lines, looser suits, or altered posture can appear exaggerated when viewed side by side. The discussion becomes less about well-being and more about speculation. Yet aging naturally includes variation in weight, energy, and routine, particularly for someone balancing television production, touring, and broadcasting schedules. His experience shows how fame magnifies ordinary life events. Maintaining health later in life is often a responsible decision, not a performance. The deeper message is constructive. Caring for one's body should not provoke suspicion. Viewers may benefit from approaching public figures with empathy instead of assumption. Harvey's longevity demonstrates that communication, humor, and resilience sustain a career far longer than appearance. Ultimately, a person's influence is measured by the impact they have on others, not by the number on a scale or the shape of a suit. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry's career has always been defined by control and persistence. Rising from stage plays to film, television, and eventually his own production complex in Atlanta, he built Tyler Perry Studios, one of the largest independently owned film studios in the United States. Unlike many actors, his influence never depended on maintaining a particular physique. His authority came from storytelling, business leadership, and the ability to create opportunities for other performers. Because of that, any noticeable change in his body draws attention not simply as a personal matter, but as a cultural symbol. In recent years, public appearances showing him slimmer have sparked commentary. Viewers often interpret physical change through the lens of trends rather than context. Yet Perry has spoken about long workdays, directing schedules, and disciplined routines required to manage writing, producing, and supervising multiple productions simultaneously. Such a demanding workload naturally affects sleep patterns, eating habits, and exercise frequency. For many adults in their 50s, adjusting diet and maintaining fitness is a normal step toward long-term health. However, modern celebrity culture sometimes assumes rapid transformation must come from outside assistance rather than lifestyle shifts. The reaction highlights a deeper issue. Audiences often believe success eliminates pressure. In reality, visibility can increase it. Cameras capture every angle, high-definition screens exaggerate small differences, and comparison photographs circulate widely online. A leaner appearance becomes a talking point instead of a private health decision. What matters more, though, is that Perry's achievements remain rooted in creativity and perseverance. His films and television series have generated billions of dollars in revenue and provided steady employment for hundreds of workers within the industry. His situation offers a meaningful lesson. Physical change does not always signal insecurity. Sometimes it reflects care for longevity. Respecting a person's well-being is more constructive than speculating about motives. Perry's career demonstrates that influence comes from vision and consistency, not body shape. Ultimately, the measure of a legacy is how many lives one improves, not how closely one matches shifting standards of appearance. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx has long stood out as a rare multi-talented entertainer. Beginning as a comedian on In Living Color, he transitioned into music and film, eventually winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for portraying Ray Charles in Ray 2004. He balanced dramatic roles, action films, stand-up comedy, and chart-topping songs, building a career that emphasized versatility rather than image. For years, his appeal rested on charisma and performance skill, more than on a specific body type. Public attention intensified after his widely reported medical emergency in 2023. During recovery, every appearance drew careful observation from fans who were simply relieved to see him working again. When he appeared slimmer afterward, reactions often mixed admiration with concern. The human instinct to watch closely following a health scare is understandable, yet modern internet culture tends to fill unknown details with speculation. In reality, recovery from illness frequently involves dietary changes, medication adjustments, physical therapy, and reduced workload, all factors that can alter body composition. Fox's situation illustrates how quickly physical appearance becomes a narrative. Photographs taken under bright lighting or from different camera angles can exaggerate normal variation. A leaner face may reflect healing lifestyle modification or the natural effects of aging. Nevertheless, audiences sometimes interpret it as evidence of broader trends rather than personal recovery. What remains clear is his continued commitment to performing recording music and appearing in new projects after returning to public life. The deeper value in his story lies in perspective. Survival and health matter more than image. Instead of focusing on appearance, viewers can appreciate resilience, the ability to recover, and continue creating after a serious challenge. Fox's journey reminds us that public figures are still individuals facing real experiences. Compassion, not assumption, creates a healthier dialogue. A career built on talent endures because of dedication and perseverance, qualities far more lasting than any temporary change in physical form. Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans built his career on energy. From In Living Color in the early 1990s to the Scary Movie franchise and later stand-up specials, his performances depended on physical comedy, expressive movement, and fearless improvisation. He was never marketed as a traditional action hero or fashion model. Instead, audiences recognized him for personality and spontaneity. That is why even modest changes in his appearance now receive disproportionate attention. When viewers notice a slimmer build or sharper facial features, the conversation shifts from jokes to analysis, reflecting how celebrity culture increasingly evaluates bodies rather than performances. Wayans has often spoken about demanding touring schedules, late-night writing sessions, and the physical toll of stand-up travel. Comedians frequently move between cities, sleep irregularly, and adjust diet depending on location. Such routines naturally influence weight and muscle tone. Lighting, stage makeup, and high-definition cameras can further exaggerate differences, making a normal fluctuation appear dramatic on screen. Yet the modern internet environment quickly transforms observation into theory. Side-by-side comparisons circulate widely, encouraging viewers to interpret ordinary variation as sudden transformation. What makes his situation notable is the contrast with his brand. He built success by embracing authenticity and humor rather than appearance. Still, audiences today sometimes focus more on visible change than on creative output. The reaction illustrates a broader shift in entertainment culture where constant exposure invites continuous judgment. A performer known for confidence can become the subject of speculation simply because expectations evolve. Wayans' experience carries a useful lesson. Public figures are not static images. They age, adapt routines, and manage health like anyone else. Entertainment should inspire laughter and connection, not unrealistic standards. Respecting personal growth helps maintain a healthier relationship between audience and artist. His longevity demonstrates that talent, adaptability, and resilience sustain a career far longer than any particular look. Ultimately, humor remains his defining contribution, reminding viewers that shared joy matters more than external comparison. Cat Williams. Cat Williams has always stood apart in comedy. Known for rapid-fire delivery and sharp social commentary, he built a reputation for speaking candidly about culture and personal experience. His performances emphasize intellect and timing rather than image. Because his stage presence is so recognizable, any visible physical difference quickly attracts attention. When he appears leaner or more angular in recent photos, public discussion often becomes intense, showing how closely audiences monitor familiar figures. Williams's life has included extensive touring schedules, late-night performances, and demanding travel. Such a lifestyle naturally influences appetite, rest patterns, and overall body composition. Comedians frequently adjust routines to manage fatigue and maintain stamina for live audiences. Over time, aging, stress, and lifestyle changes can alter facial structure and posture. Cameras, especially under bright lighting, may accentuate these changes. Nevertheless, contemporary commentary tends to interpret them dramatically, reflecting a broader cultural fascination with rapid transformation. The deeper issue revealed is perception. Observers often analyze appearance as though it explains personality or well-being, yet physical change alone rarely tells a complete story. Williams' career has endured because of his ability to connect ideas with humor, addressing social themes and personal observations that resonate with audiences. Focusing solely on outward difference risks overlooking his craft. His experience offers a human reminder: individuals evolve naturally, particularly under demanding careers. Instead of assuming hidden causes, appreciation of work and resilience fosters a more balanced perspective. Art should be evaluated by impact rather than by speculation about appearance. Williams continues to perform right and engage audiences, demonstrating that creative voice defines longevity. Respecting that voice encourages empathy and allows entertainers to remain what they are meant to be: storytellers, not symbols of unrealistic expectations. John Boyega. John Boyega emerged as an international figure through Star Wars: The Force Awakens 2015, where his portrayal of Finn introduced him to a global audience almost overnight. Unlike many actors whose public identity centers on physique, Boyega's recognition came from performance intensity, emotional range, and on-screen charisma. He later appeared in projects such as Detroit 2017 and They Cloned Tyrone 2023, demonstrating versatility rather than relying on a fixed image. Because his reputation is built on talent, even subtle physical differences now attract outsized attention in an era where viewers analyze every public appearance. When recent photographs showed him looking leaner, online conversations quickly followed. In modern celebrity culture, visible change rarely stays neutral. It becomes a narrative. Yet actors often adjust their bodies for filming requirements, travel schedules, and changing routines. Training for a role may increase endurance rather than size, while intense promotional tours can alter sleep patterns and diet. Lighting, costume tailoring, and camera resolution can also accentuate facial definition, creating a sharper look that appears more dramatic than it truly is. Boyega's situation highlights how rapidly perception forms. Social media allows instant comparison between past and present images, encouraging speculation before context emerges. However, physical variation across adulthood is natural. As individuals mature, metabolism, daily habits, and priorities evolve. For performers, balancing filming activism and international travel fluctuations are inevitable rather than extraordinary. The broader lesson concerns perspective. Audiences often attach meaning to appearance when a simpler explanation exists: life changes. Boyega has spoken about personal growth, creative independence, and choosing projects that align with his values. These decisions influence lifestyle and routine, which in turn influence physical form. His continued success demonstrates that professionalism and adaptability sustain a career more than any particular look. Appreciating the work instead of analyzing the body encourages healthier engagement with public figures. Ultimately, the value of an artist lies in the stories they tell and the conversations they inspire, not in the shape of their silhouette. D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley built his reputation as a commentator as much as a comedian. From the Hugh Jolly's television series in the late 1990s to radio hosting and stand-up tours, his appeal has always come from perspective and wit. He speaks directly about social issues, politics, and everyday experiences, often delivering humor alongside reflection. Because audiences have watched him for decades, his face and voice feel familiar. That familiarity makes even minor physical change noticeable. In recent years, appearances showing a slimmer frame sparked discussion among viewers who have followed him for a long time. Yet performers with heavy touring schedules often experience weight fluctuation. Stand-up comedy involves late travel, irregular meals, and long nights on stage, while radio broadcasting requires early mornings and frequent preparation. Combined with age-related metabolic change, these factors naturally influence body composition. Health considerations may also encourage improved diet or regular activity, particularly for individuals entering their 60s. The strong reaction reveals a shift in how people interpret visible difference. Instead of assuming personal health management, many observers immediately search for hidden causes. High-definition images and side-by-side comparisons intensify the effect, making modest adjustments appear sudden. In reality, aging responsibly often includes weight management and lifestyle improvement. For someone who spends years speaking publicly, maintaining stamina becomes essential. Hewley's experience offers a meaningful reminder. Public figures remain human beings managing ordinary concerns under extraordinary visibility. His longevity comes from insight and communication, not physical appearance. Audiences connect with his commentary because it encourages thought and dialogue. Respecting personal well-being supports a healthier relationship between viewers and entertainers. The lasting contribution of a performer lies in ideas shared and conversations started, qualities far more enduring than temporary physical variation. 50 Cent. 50 Cent built his image on strength and survival long before acting became part of his career. Rising from music success in the early 2000s with albums like Get Rich or Die Trying 2003, he later expanded into television production with the hit series Power and its spin-offs, which became major ratings successes for the Starz network. For years, his physical presence, muscular, imposing, and confident, was part of his public identity. Because his brand emphasized toughness and discipline, even a modest change in his appearance now attracts intense online scrutiny. When recent photos showed him appearing slimmer at certain events, speculation spread quickly. Instead of assuming natural fluctuation, viewers began analyzing old and new images side by side. In reality, actors and producers frequently experience weight variation due to filming schedules, travel stress, and routine changes. Lighting, camera angles, and tailored clothing can also alter how a body appears on screen. 50 Cent himself publicly addressed rumors and dismissed speculation about medical shortcuts, illustrating how modern celebrities sometimes feel compelled to defend ordinary physical change. His case highlights a broader shift in audience perception. In previous decades, weight change in entertainers rarely sparked widespread debate. Today, digital culture amplifies every detail. A single photograph can circulate globally within minutes, encouraging assumptions before context emerges. For someone whose career spans music tours, business ventures, and production responsibilities, lifestyle adjustments alone can affect health and body composition. Maintaining stamina while managing multiple companies requires different routines than touring as a young performer. The meaningful takeaway is about expectations. Public figures often carry symbolic identities, yet they remain individuals whose bodies evolve over time. Strength is not measured solely by size, but by resilience and adaptability. 50 Cent's career demonstrates reinvention from artist to entrepreneur and producer, proving that longevity depends more on creativity than on appearance. Respecting natural change fosters a healthier public conversation and reminds viewers that growth, not perfection, sustains success. Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson became widely recognized through television comedies and dramas, most notably Blackish 2014 to 2022, which earned multiple award nominations and critical praise. His appeal has always been relatability. Rather than presenting an idealized image, he embodied a familiar figure, humorous, expressive, and grounded. Because audiences followed him for years, they felt connected to his everyday personality. When noticeable weight reduction appeared in recent public appearances, reactions combined admiration with concern. Unlike purely aesthetic transformations, Anderson has openly discussed health awareness, He revealed that he lives with type 2 diabetes, a condition that often requires careful diet management, exercise, and medical supervision. Doctors frequently recommend weight control to help regulate blood sugar and support cardiovascular health. From that perspective, gradual slimming can represent responsible self-care rather than cosmetic change. Nevertheless, modern celebrity culture sometimes treats any rapid difference as suspicious, reflecting how public perception has evolved. Actors working on long television productions also experience schedule-driven lifestyle changes. Filming days can last over 12 hours, and maintaining energy for performance encourages structured meals and physical activity. Over time, consistent adjustments accumulate. High-definition cameras further exaggerate facial definition, making progress appear sudden. For viewers comparing past episodes with recent appearances, the difference may seem dramatic even when achieved steadily. Anderson's experience illustrates a constructive message. Health improvements should be encouraged, not doubted. His willingness to speak about diabetes awareness has informed audiences about prevention and lifestyle responsibility. Instead of focusing only on visual change, observers can recognize the effort required to manage a chronic condition while maintaining a demanding career. The broader lesson is humane caring for one's body is an act of self-respect, not vanity. Success is measured not by maintaining the same appearance, but by sustaining well-being, continuing creative work, and using visibility to promote positive habits. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's public image has long revolved around effort. Beyond stand-up comedy and blockbuster films such as Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle 2017 and its sequel, he built a recognizable brand around daily workouts, early morning training sessions, and open conversations about discipline. Through social media, he frequently documented exercise routines, long runs, and recovery from injuries, reinforcing the idea that his results came from consistency rather than shortcuts. Because audiences associated him with hard work, even subtle changes in his appearance now receive intense attention. When recent photos showed a leaner frame and sharper facial lines online, discussion immediately followed. In modern celebrity culture, noticeable weight fluctuation often triggers speculation before context is known. Yet Hart's schedule helps explain normal variation. He tours internationally, films movies, produces projects, and runs business ventures simultaneously. Such a workload affects sleep, diet, timing, hydration, and muscle recovery. Aging also changes metabolism, making endurance training more prominent than size-focused workouts. Under bright studio lighting and high-definition cameras, a reduction in body fat can appear dramatic even when achieved gradually. His situation reflects a broader cultural shift. Audiences once celebrated visible fitness progress, today they sometimes question it. Instead of focusing on dedication, viewers compare images, frame by frame, searching for hidden explanations. Hart has consistently emphasized personal responsibility, encouraging balanced nutrition and persistence. The conversation surrounding his body reveals more about public expectations than about the individual himself. There is a meaningful takeaway. Health journeys differ for everyone, and improvement should not automatically invite doubt. Hart's career demonstrates resilience, particularly after recovering from a serious car accident in 2019 and returning to performing. His continued activity shows that commitment and recovery matter more than appearance. The deeper lesson is simple progress deserves encouragement. Recognizing effort rather than assuming shortcuts promotes a healthier relationship with both fitness and celebrity culture. Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's career has always blended humor with honesty. From Saturday Night Live to 30 Rock, his comedic style relies on personal storytelling and expressive delivery. Audiences relate to him not because of perfection, but because of openness about real experiences. That openness became especially clear following his widely reported recovery from a serious 2014 traffic accident, after which he gradually returned to performing and acting. In recent discussions about weight change and entertainment culture, Morgan offered a rare, candid perspective. He publicly stated that he once tried a weight loss medication, but did not experience the expected results, explaining that habits and appetite still required personal control. Rather than presenting an idealized transformation, he described the process humorously and honestly. His comments reminded audiences that medical treatments are not universal solutions, and that individual responses vary significantly. His experience highlights an important distinction. Medications designed for specific health conditions work best when combined with lifestyle adjustments, such as balanced eating and consistent activity. Without those foundations, outcomes can differ. Morgan's willingness to discuss this reality provided an alternative to the polished narratives often seen in celebrity culture. Instead of promising quick change, he emphasized responsibility and awareness. The broader message is constructive. Health improvement is complex and personal. Public figures who share imperfect stories can encourage more realistic expectations for viewers. Morgan's return to television, touring, and acting after severe injury already demonstrated perseverance. By speaking openly about challenges, he reinforced a humane principle: recovery and growth rarely follow a simple path. Compassion toward oneself and others matters more than comparison. His story reminds audiences that well-being comes from patient support and honest effort, not from any single method or appearance. After hearing these stories, the real issue may not be who changed, but why the world reacts so strongly when they do. Bodies naturally evolve, yet public opinion now treats every difference like evidence. Some viewers see discipline and personal care, while others see pressure and unrealistic standards. Both perspectives reveal how deeply celebrity culture shapes our thinking. Perhaps the lesson is empathy. We celebrate stars as icons, but they remain human beings navigating scrutiny we rarely experience. Share your honest opinion below and join the discussion with Black excellence legends. So tell us, should appearance ever define a legacy, or should character and talent matter more?